Hey folks, it's Dave here, and yeah, I got a funky camera angle tonight, and I'm going to explain why in 1 second. But tonight I am playing, or going to try to play, some shootout hockey, okay? Yeah, I picked this up over the weekend. It's going to be one of my very first cards and dice games that I've ever played. I've always been, a console player, video game player, and I've done a lot of franchise hockey manager, Dave Koch hockey. But I'm going to go cards and dice for this one here. And I went up to Staples and I printed out all the charts and instructions all in color. So in fact, you see here, if I go a little crazy here, so I got, you can see that it's all in color. That all in color, and you can even see the all in color. So I printed out all the instructions, just kind of like a little heavier paper than normal in color, so I could have them handy here. Okay, I think I bought the instructions and the charts and 4 seasons, and it was $27. It was really not that expensive, so that's why I took some extra money and went and had all this stuff printed out really nice for me. I did not do the fast action cards yet. Okay, there's a way that you can play with just flipping cards instead of dice and charts. So I'm just going to do the dice version tonight, which so far I've enjoyed. But let me show you what else is going on along with this. So along with that, I went and I printed out all the teams, okay, in nice color, okay. And that's not, I got a couple more on the table here, but they're nice thick stock, the whole bit. They look really good. And then I also have all my charts printed full color, heavy stock as well. There's a couple more charts over here. So let me tell you what I like about this game so far, okay? First thing I like is the cards, okay? It's a team card. You can see the card right there. Sorry. It's not individual player cards like some of the other games. I know that, Strat, Napper, and Blast, and a few others have all the individual players, and no doubt that I will probably get to that at some point, but I'm starting off here with Shootout Hockey with all the teams in a card. So you would actually just take the two teams side by side and you would play them, and all the references right here. Now if you use, again, the fast action cards, you don't even need dice or charts. It's all right there on the cards. But so for tonight, I have the charts and the teams right here. So the first thing I like is everything's on a team, so it's a good way for me to get my feet wet into cards and dice hockey games, okay? The other thing I like is before the game, there's some variables, okay? So if I come over here and look at Detroit, you see where it says home E and F and then away G? Well, there's no variable on the away, but on the home you roll the dice, and 1 to 4 gives you E scoring and 2 to 6 gives you F scoring. So before the game you roll a dice for both teams and you see if they bring their A game or if they bring their B game. So there's a little variable in that. Then at the bottom, you see the goalies here. So they have Edwards, Rutherford, and McLeod, potential goalies. So you roll the dice to see who's your goalie. Now again, if you wanted to, you could just put whoever in net and call it a day. But if you just want to kind of play it all as chance, you can actually roll your dice and you get a scoring chance number and you figure out who's in net. And when I play my game tonight, both backup goalies are in and both teams are playing with their B-level scoring. It was just kind of how the rolls worked out. So what you do is you come over to this chart here. So after you roll, okay, and you figure out, okay, so the dice is at the top, so you roll to figure out, what your offense is going to be and what your goaltender is going to be, and you look at the chart here. You can't really see that too much, but you would find your goalie and then your offense, and you match it up, and you figure out what numbers you need to roll for scoring chances, okay? So what I do when I do this, and I really like the fact that you have some variation before the game, is I'll just make notes over here, okay? So for Boston, it's 51 to 66 is a scoring chance, and on the power play, it's 45 to 66. And then over here on the Rangers, it's 11 to 15 and 6 to 15 on the man advantage. And then at the top, I have the numbers for penalties. So I make a little cheat sheet. I put it off to the side. So when I roll my dice, I can look at that to see if something's going to happen. Because there are times you roll the dice and nothing happens and play continues, and it's just kind of, hockey without any scoring chances. So this game, what it does, it really just kind of highlights some of the action in the game. So you can really kind of bang it out really fast. But if you really want to get into the stats, you can. So like over here, the shots on goal in the period. So what'll happen is obviously a goal is a shot on net, and a save is a shot on net, and a rebound is a shot on net. But again, because it's just playing the highlights, you might only get 3 or 4 shots on net or 5 shots on net in a period if you're playing. So what this does is you just roll the dice here, and you can actually artificially add through chance and luck of the dice shots on net for that period. So if you really want, some hockey looking stats, you can do that. Again, myself, I kind of play a little modified version of this game where I don't really get into all the stats and the shots on net. For me, I just want to play a couple of teams head to head, either an exhibition game or maybe a Stanley Cup final or a game 7. So I'm not going to get too crazy with the stats when it comes to this game. I'll do my best. There is an assist table here at the bottom, so when a goal is scored, you roll the dice to find assists. I'm still learning that. So as we play tonight, it's probably not going to be a very fast game. In fact, I might only play a period just to kind of show you what's going on. But that, and even the penalty table here is, I'm still learning this here. There's A is the minor and B is your major penalty. I really don't get much into the major penalties because then you got to figure out who got into the fight and who fought who. And for me, I'm looking for a final score, so I really don't need to get in all crazy with the major penalties and the fights, and I don't really care about that anyway. So for me, I kind of play it the way I want. So if you're a shootout hockey player and you see me doing something different, or you think maybe I'm doing something wrong, I'm just adjusting for my own fun in this game, and I think that's what the idea is, to have some fun. Okay, so let's go down the rink side, and this is why I have the weird camera on, because I have the iPad set up tonight. So let's get down the rink side, and I hope you like my setup here. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, okay. So this is my setup. Let's move some things out of the way here. So this is my little setup I got here. So I got my dice tower. We're going to play Boston and New York tonight. Okay, and I'm going to do the best I can here from behind the iPad. I have yucky dice. Yes, I do. You can see these dice here. They're yucky. I just got them in the mail the other day. I couldn't believe how bad they were, so I'm going to just do the best I can with them. I'll tell you what the numbers are. So hopefully you can just get through this one game here, and then I'll find some new ones. But I do have my nice little handy-dandy scoreboard app here that I picked up. I think it was actually a free app, but it works really, really well. It allows me to put Boston and New York on there. The only thing is, when I use my regular webcam, I didn't pick up everything like this. Like, this looks really nice. If I can see all this stuff over here, it really looks nice on the iPad. But I couldn't stream it live with the webcam. It just couldn't pick up all the details. So that's why we're recording this and uploading. So let's start off here. I've only played one game. Bear with me. I'm going to do my best. So I think we start off by rolling the dice. And here we go. So the game's underway. So the blue one is your minute. So we've played a minute. So I swiped that. I love this app. I really do. For this game, it's perfect. Okay, so 54. So 54 is a scoring chance for the Boston Bruins. Right off the bat, Boston has a scoring chance. So we're going to roll the dice, and we're going to see who is the shooter. So I go to my chart, and it's 6 and 6. And so it is D on the Bruins. So if I look on my left side, it is who else? It is Bobby Orr. So Bobby Orr has a scoring chance. So we're going to figure out where the shot comes from, and then we're going to figure out if it's a goal or not. So Bobby Orr gets our first shot of the game. So that counts. So it is a 4, and a 4. So face-off circle, number 8. It's a potential save. Okay. So now on a save, I need to go look at the goalie rating. Now, by the way, it was Cheevers and Velimure in the net. Okay, so Cheevers and Velimure are my goalies, because when I rolled the dice, okay, I think I got like a 64, and over here I got a 62. So you can see it's not Jackman and Johnston. It's actually Cheevers and Velimure in the net tonight. So Velimure is going to try to make the save on Bobby Orr, because if I take my chart, see if I can pull my chart in the way here. I don't want to mess things too up. But on my chart right here, if I'm not mistaken, from the face-off, number 8, you see that save right there in the yellow? That's where I'm looking at right there. So it was a 4, 4, and a 4. So if I'm playing this correctly, I take a shot, and it's a potential save, so he gets a chance to make a really, really nice save. So I think on Velamir's shot, 9 to 12, no, 8 to 12 is the save. So I'm going to roll and see what's going to happen. So it's a 8, so he does indeed make the save on Bobby Orr. So first chance for Boston, and Velimir with a really, really nice save. We're going to roll this again. Here we go. So now a 5, that is 2 minutes ticking off the clock. And it's a 55, so it's another scoring chance for the Bruins. So the Bruins are really taking it to the Rangers right now. And 1, 4, and 3. So my shooter is A, and that is Phil Esposito. So Phil Esposito, if I'm making mistakes, I do apologize. This is my first crack at this, so I'm trying to follow along the best I can. Okay, so Phil Esposito now, we're going to see what's going on with him. So he shoots it from the point, and it's a 3. So his shot from the point is a rebound. Okay, so now on a rebound, the rebound is compare the goalie's rebound, and if it's higher, it's a goal. Okay, so, and then the white dice will tell me who scored it. So, okay, so the red dice, so on Jacquemin, he's got a 3. The Velamir's got a 6 rebound. Oh boy. So I don't think I'm going to score on the rebound here because it's got to be higher. Compared to the rebound, if higher, it's a goal. So obviously if I roll, if it's a 6, it's not going to be a goal. Okay. So it was not a goal. So it's another big save by Velimir for the Rangers. Okay, so now 2 minutes to go off the clock. So we're down to 15 minutes, and that's a 63. And that's another scoring chance for Boston. So now Boston goes in now. So it's 1-12. So it's player W. Player W is Wayne Cashman. So Wayne Cashman's going to take a shot for Boston. Wayne Cashman, that's a 2, 6 on the red, and 1 on the white. So Wayne Cashman shoots from the point with a 7, and that is no goal for Wayne Cashman. So we play on. And now 3 minutes tick off the clock. So we're down to 12 minutes to go in the first period. That's why this app comes in nice. You can just swipe it. So it's a 5 and a 2. That's another scoring chance for Boston. Okay, so we're going to see who takes the shot now. So 2 and 7. So it's A. So it's Phil Esposito again. So Esposito with another shot on Velimir. Okay, so he's going to shoot it from the point again with a 7, and that's another save. So Velimir coming up huge right now, and at the other end, Chivas is just kind of falling asleep. So 3 minutes roll off the clock now. So we're down to 9 minutes, and that's a 21. So nothing going on there. I'm sorry, that's a 12. So, that's a Rangers chance. So finally the Rangers going to put some pressure on the Bruins. So let's see who's going to shoot for the Rangers. So we got a 6, and that's 5 and 3 again. I'll get some better dice here. So that's 6 and 8. And that's F. So F on the Rangers would be Nevin. So Nevin's going to come in and take a shot on Chivas. He's going to take that shot from the face-off circle, and he fires off an 11. And that is a goal. So the Rangers, I got the horn and everything. The Rangers, after getting destroyed here, get a goal from Nevin on the 4th line. So now I can roll to see what kind of assists I get. Okay, so let me roll, and I got 4 on the blue with 5 and 1. So I come to my chart here, 4 on the blue and 5 and 1. So I got a left, so line 4 is out there, yep. And the third line defense, if I have third line defense, I got R5, and 1 on the white is a left wing. So I got R5 and a left wing. So R5, it's either going to be Kachuk or Gilbert. So that point there, I will roll to see if it's going to be Kachuk or Gilbert. Gilbert is first, so he'll have odd numbers. So I'm going to roll the blue for the Rangers. So, okay, Kachuk gets the 1 assist, and it's the left wing out there with Nevin, so Eggers. So it's going to be Nevin with a goal from Eggers, and Kachuk must have been out there as well on the play. So, yeah, so the Rangers go up 1-0. If I got that right. Again, I apologize if I didn't. So let's play a little bit more here. So we're going to 2 minutes come off the clock now. We're down to 7 minutes, and that is a 42, and that is going to be a penalty on the Bruins. So we got a minor penalty coming up to Boston. So we're going to roll to see what the penalty is, and that's going to be 2, 1, and 4. So we go to my penalty chart. Minor penalty for Boston, which is the chart A. So 2 and 5. So Z2 and W. Z2 and W on Boston. So now what the game does is they say that if you have more than one person over here in the penalty column with a W Z2, that they all get penalties. How I might modify that is I roll to pick one if there's more than one. So right now the only person with a W or Z2 looks like it's going to be Eddie Westfall over here. Where's Westfall? Yeah, right there. So Westfall gets 2 minutes in the box. So Boston is in the box for 2 minutes. Okay. And so now the Rangers are going to be on the power play. So so only 1 minute rolls off the clock on a roll on the penalties. So you get 2 rolls on the power play. I'm going to play this. I might increase this a little bit to 3 rolls on the penalty because I like the power plays to have a little bit more weight to them. So the Rangers now 6-15 instead of 11-15, so that's a 16. So they just missed. So 1 minute is gone in the penalty, and there's no shot on net for either team. So I'm not even going to roll the blue dice because on the penalty you don't need time because the penalty cuts off by itself. So it is a 5 and a 5. So actually it's a shorthanded chance for Boston. So the Bruins now shorthanded. Let's see who takes the shot. Okay. And it can't be Westfall because he's in the box. So if it's Westfall, then there's no scoring chance. Okay, so 5 and 6. So on my chart, it's 5 and 6. That's going to be player I. I is Stanfield. So Fred Stanfield's going to shoot shorthanded. Okay, now if I look at my chart here, if I bring it across over here, so you can see that it's a little different. The shorthanded chart's very different. Okay. So Stanfield's going to shoot, and it's just a standard 12 dice roll here. From the point, 1 to 6, so you don't even need to roll that. So it's going to be a long shot, and he rolls a 4, and that is no goal. Okay, so that's a save. So now we go back to the action here. Again, we don't even need to roll the time dice. So this will be the end of the penalty here. And it's going to be a 15, so that is a scoring chance for the Rangers. So the Rangers on the power play have a scoring chance, and that is a 1 and a 4. That's a 1 and a 3 in there. I got to tilt that up a little bit. So that's a 1 and a 4. So if I look at my chart, that's going to be G on the Rangers, if I'm correct. And G on the Rangers is Irvine. So Irvine on the power play for the Rangers, looking to make it 2-0. He's going to shoot from the face. Okay, power play again. So power play is a little bit different. If I get my chart in there, so you can see the power play chart. So I rolled blue 4, and then 1 and 6. So blue 4 is the slot, and 7 is a goal. So it's another goal for the Rangers. And they're upsetting the Bruins here after the Bruins had all those scoring chances early on. So now we're back to normal action here. So two scrolls off the clock here, down to 4 minutes. So I got a 4 and a 34. And that's a penalty on the Rangers this time. Okay, so the Rangers have a penalty because 34 is a penalty. So if I look at my chart here, I'll try to show you some of the charts here. So you can see at the top there, 34 is an away team penalty, okay? So we're going to roll the dice here. And, 6, 6, 6. That is unbelievable. So we have a rare play. So this is my first rare play since I've been playing the game. It's a special event. So let's see what the special event is. Now, I'm not too keen on some of these special events. Let me show you what they are. So you got great goaltending, a penalty shot, cold goalie, injury, blah, 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 penalty shot. So there's all kinds of things here. I think I might look at these and I might adjust these myself for house rules. Who knows? So we have a rare play right now. So we're going to roll just the 2 dice and let's get the number. So it is an 8. Okay, so we go to 8 on the rare. Breakaway for the shooter. Goalie robs him. No goal. Okay, so there's no goal on the breakaway on the rare play. Okay. And so now we're back to the action here. And that was, boy, you know, I think I messed up here. I think I had a penalty, didn't I? You know, this is where I get confused with cards and dice. So something happened here. Maybe that was a penalty, not a scoring chance. I don't know. I probably completely messed up right there. Again, I'm completely new at this game. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I thought we had a penalty on the Rangers. Did I just roll scoring chance? I might have. I don't know. So let's just continue on. All right, they killed the penalty off. Whatever. So 2 minutes come off the clock. 2 minutes left in the period. A 24 is nothing. So we roll again. So 3 minutes come off the clock. So we're in the final minute of play right now in a 55. So it's a Bruins scoring chance in the final minute of play. So we're going to play this out here. So 2 and 11 now. So that is C. So Ken Hodge has a scoring chance here at the buzzer. Kenny Hodge goes in. He's going to shoot from the slot, and he's going to get a 4. And the shot from the slot is no goal, and that will end the first period. So that's a little bit of cards and dice. I probably messed that up. I think I had a penalty there, didn't I? And then I think I rolled shooter. I don't know. I'm tired. It's late. But anyway, that's a little bit of shootout hockey here. Hope you like the setup. I'm going to try to use this as much as I can. I wish I could go live with this, but I can't stream from the iPad just yet. So that's a quick look at Shootout Hockey. Let me just show you the thing in here one more time. So yes, that's Shootout Hockey. I'm using version 9 here. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. And I'm going to try to finish my game and see if the Bruins can come back. This is Dave. Thanks for watching.